Now let's see what are wrapper classes. Like I earlier told you all that we have two types of data. The first type of data type we have a referential data type. The second type of data type we have a primitive data type. I have told you that referential data type are classes basically. In class we can have function here. So in referential data type we have classes and in classes we have function. So like example, we studied the function for string. You all studied so many functions for string class, right? Dot len, dot chara, dot index, dot last index. So these all belongs to the referential data type, but we do not have any such thing for a primitive data type. So it's a भेदभाव क्यों? Why are we not creating any function for a normal type to create? So to wrap the primitive data types into the object form, to wrap the primitive data type into the object form, we have wrapper class. Therefore, wrapper class is a class whose objects wrap the primitive data type, right? So wrapper class is a class whose object wraps the normal data type or predefined data type. So indirectly, what we are now, we have the value of the predefined type in object form. हम लोग को सेम चीज, वी हैव द सेम थिंग इन ऑब्जेक्ट फॉर्म. When we have the same predefined data type in object form, then what we can do, we can create functions, we can use functions on them, because for the primitive data type we do not have any function because they are normal. We only have function for classes, we can only define function in classes. So what we do, we convert normal type to referential data type using wrapper class. The what is the function of the wrapper class? It converts a primitive data type as to object types or a referential data type, so that they can be used, so that functions can be used on them. Clear? So you use it. And what is this? A second use of wrapper class. The second use of wrapper class is to convert from string to numbers or other data type. Like I told you that dot value of function. I told you one dot value of function. You all remember. What was the role of dot value of function? The role of dot value of function was to return data in string form. So, like I told you that in dot value of function we had like this string dot value of. In string dot value of, what was string? String was the name of the class. What, which class? The data type class. And dot value of was the name of the function. Clear? The same function we have for rest classes also. The same function we have for rest types also. But we have for the wrapper class, not for the predefined type. So here is a chart between a primitive data type and their respective wrapper class. For char we have character, for byte we have byte, for short, for int we have integer, for long. For float we have capital float, for double we have capital double, for boolean we have boolean. Clear? So you all are required to note this table.